Hello, I'm Sharir Papan, and here I'll be going over Lab 1 of EEE120. So, first we have the half adder. So, if we quickly look at the half adder design, so here we can see it has two inputs and two outputs just to sum and a carry. This is basically mathematics, right? We add two numbers and they can either result in one sum or a sum and a carry. So that's basically the circuit, and also I have a picture of the waves, and here we can also see how the waves work here. We have the wire A, wire B, and then carry and sum. And then after half adder, we have the full adder design, and the full adder will take the two inputs A and B, and it also takes in the C in input, and it outputs a sum and a C out. And the waves for that, you can see here, we have the wire A, B, C, and C out, and also the sum. And quickly going over the incrementer design, here we have the incrementer, we have A, our input, and the incrementer input going into the last half adder. This half adder is the one we created before. We're just using it as like sub nodes, or I guess sub circuits or gates, kind of. And if we go into the incrementer.waves, here we can see the incrementer.waves, and here we have all the outputs in the waveform. And the last one we did was the 4-bit design, and the 4-bit adder here, instead of 1 bits, this A and B, they're holding 4 bits. So in the properties you can check they have 4 bits. And then we also have our C in, and we have 4 full adders instead of 4 half adders, and it goes into a C out, and it goes into overflow as well, because we might have an overflow depending on the size of our numbers. And it goes into one output, or I guess the result, which is Y. And we can also look at the wave diagram for that. And here's the waves, and we can see the graph. It shows our A and B, and basically all the simulation values that we put, and also shows the C and C out and overflow. And you can see it overflows in some occasions here, so that also works. But yeah, that's essentially all for this lab, and I'll be adding this link to the lab file.